welcome to Vlogcember. Today's video I want to do a look using only Tomford, but mainly it's because I want to try the new quad, the Tomford Extreme Eye Color Quad in the shade X2 Lava Lustre, and the lipstick is Extreme in the color Scarlet Shock. So I'm really excited, and the rest of my face will be Tomford except the moisturizer. I'm going to use the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Rich Face Base. I'm going to use this as a primer, but the rest will be Tomford. I'm going to pick up my hair so it will be out of the way. So I know that Tomford came out with 2 new quads and 3 more lipsticks of that collection, but I only got that quad and that lipstick to try it out. And if I like it, then maybe I'll try the next one. I'm not sure, but for now that is what I'm going to try. I also forgot to mention that I am going to use for the first time the new Tomford concealer, which it's a good day to test it because my face today is a little bit red. Alright, so as foundation, I'm going to use the Tomford Shade and Illuminate Soft Radiance Foundation, Broad Spectrum SPF 50. My shade is 0.4 Rose. And if you hear background noise and talking and door bangings and stuff, I have the kids over this weekend, and it's not my kids necessarily, but the my mom that makes a lot of noise. She is a Latin mom and she makes a lot of noise, so I apologize for that if you hear any background noise. So here is the foundation. I put 2 squirts. It is a little bit runny because it's very I would say like very hydrating, refreshing. It's very light on the skin, so I'm gonna put it all over the face, the skin, and then I'm going to blend it out with my Beekeeper 101 brush, my foundation brush. It's a very dewy, beautiful finish foundation. I go back with the excess in the back of my hand and just put it all over like this, kind of like a second coat, but not really completely second coat because I don't think I need it. I like light coverage foundations, and this is, for me, my opinion, it's a medium coverage foundation because it does cover really well all that spots that I had, but you could still kind of like see my skin. It does have, I think, like a slight scent, which I don't mind. Since it's a new quad, I am gonna leave the concealer for later, for after. I'm gonna go straight into the quad. So this is what the quad looks like. It does have a mirror and it did come with applicators. They're right here, but I am gonna get rid of them because I don't use those applicators. But this is what the quad looks like. There is some fallout from this shade, and because I by mistake pressed in my nail and kind of took out a little bit, so I gotta see how that works on the eye, if it's too much on the eye. But here are the colors, the shades, the shimmers. They are beautiful. There's no mattes in this quad. Let me do a quick swatching on the back of my hand so you guys can see how it looks on the skin. So these are the shades. They are so pretty. They're so pretty. Alright, so I'm going to grab a Beekeeper 201 brush, which is a very fluffy brush, and I'm going to go lightly. I think I'm going to start with this color right here and put it like all over the lid. Oh yeah. I think I'm going to have to use my finger. I don't think, now that I'm looking at it, I don't think I'm gonna use all 4 because it's too much shimmer. I should have left this one that I'm applying now, I should have left it for a topper, but that's alright. We're just here testing the waters. I'm gonna grab this one right here and apply this on the outer half. Let me try a brush, see how that works. Yeah, it won't work with this fluffy brush, so I'm gonna grab a Chantecaille Shade and Sweep, which is like a compact brush, and apply it like this. Some people might not like this quad because there's no matte for a transition shade, but I think it's a beautiful quad for a festive look. I'm gonna grab this gold color right here, with the other side of the brush and apply it here. I won't be able to use any of these in the waterline because I don't like to get too close to my eyes with shimmers. And then with this really bright orange, this really bright color right here, I'm going to use it as well. So I guess at the end I am going to use all 4 shades. Surprisingly enough, there's very little fallout, very little. There's like 1 speck here, 2 little ones here, and then some here, but like seeing that they're shimmers, I'm very surprised that there isn't more fallout. Reason why I left the concealer for the end. So I am very impressed in that sense. Now, not to complain, but I think it would have been nicer if their shades weren't that similar, because once you apply them, they're very similar, so you really can't tell the difference and there's no like standing out. But I think if you apply this, the brighter one of the 4, apply it on the outer corner and then use a lighter one as a topper or as a inner half, a color for the inner half, then it'll really give it a pop. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get the lightest of them and apply it here on the inner half. You could definitely use just 1 shade and sweep it all over the eyelid for 1 complete look if you want to. Very simple and quick. I think like this it looks very pretty. I am going to go back with that 201 brush and fluff out the edges. If there's any fallout, that's fine because we could sweep it off and then apply concealer. I'm going to grab some of that really bright one, light one, and apply it here on the highlight. Very nice. Let me do the other eye off camera and I'll come back to apply mascara and concealer. Okay, so I'm back. I only swiped it just a little bit with a clean fluffy brush, but there was barely any fallout, which is really impressive. I'm gonna go now with concealer. Again, this is the Shade Illuminate concealer in the shade OCO Bear. Now notice I didn't powder down the foundation because I don't think I need it. So let's start with my mirror. Here it is. I'm gonna apply here, a little bit here, here. I should have done one eye first because I don't know if this concealer dries up fast. So let's hurry up and test it. I'm gonna get my Beekeeper concealer brush. I'm gonna go with both of them like that because I don't want it to dry up on me. Really pretty. It doesn't look like it's gonna crease. It's not drying on my dry skin. It really brightens up the area. I think it's gorgeous. So now that we have the concealer on, I'm gonna put on some bronzer and blush and highlighter, all tomford. I love these products. And the bronzer is the Glow Bronzer in the shade Terra. This is what it looks like. It's a huge package, but it's a beautiful bronzer. And I'm gonna apply with the Sonia G Niji Pro. Just a little bit on the cheeks here and on the contour of my forehead so I could have a little bit more of color and depth in my face. It's a beautiful fluffy brush. I love it. I think currently it's out of stock, but it should be restocking soon. And for blush and highlighter, I'm going to use Sonia G again. I'm going to use the, what was it called? Jumbo Base? Ace of Base. The Jumbo Base to apply the blush. Oh, this is the what I'm going to use. I have the Skin Illuminating Powder Duo in the shade Incandescent. I'm going to get a little bit and just here on the nose. I like to do that because it gives me like a flush look. I love it. I love this brush. I love this bronzer and this highlight and this blush. For highlight, I was thinking about the highlight. That's why I said highlight. I'm gonna stick to Sonia G today. I'm gonna use, actually no, I take that back. I'm gonna use a Refer fan brush. It's the 20. It's one of my newest babies, my newest acquisitions. I'm going to apply the Tom Ford blush, highlight, and just apply it here. Ooh, look how pretty that is. It's funny because I was never a fan of fan brushes. I don't know, I didn't like them, but I met this one and I love it. I love it. I like it. It's just very fluffy. It applies beautifully. Got a highlight and it looks natural, you know, like it doesn't accentuate my texture. Really pretty. I'm gonna get some here on top of my forehead, some here as well where the light hits my skin, some of my nose. Very pretty, gorgeous. So now I'm gonna go with mascara. I do have a full-size mascara from Tom Ford, but I got this travel size and I don't know where I got it. Probably in an order or something. A Saks Fifth Avenue or Nordstrom, I don't remember. It is a Badass Black. It is a smaller size, a deluxe size, but I haven't used this mascara itself, so I'm gonna try it now. It's a huge wand in comparison to the rest of the applicator. So let's see. Alright, so here's the right eye with mascara, or the left eye in from your perspective. The applicator is not super soft. I'm not saying it's hard, but it's not it's harder than other mascaras that I have, and it looks like it's synthetic. I am very picky about my mascara, so I am gonna be completely honest, like I always am. I don't hate it, but I don't love it, you know. It does give me an extends my lashes. It gives me some volume. I don't know, like there's some areas here that the lashes stick together, but I mean it's not completely bad. I don't mind having it and using it again. I'm just giving that observation that I wouldn't say it's my top 5 mascara, to be completely honest. But the rest of the look so far is really good. I'm gonna finish off with a lipstick. Like I said, it is the Scarlet Shock. The packaging, I forgot to mention, the packaging is different from other quads that I have. Not only because it's white, it's not the typical brown color like this one, like burgundy color, like a coppery brown. This one's different and it has like this ombre effect. It's dirty, but this ombre effect is, it's like a mirror and then it turns white in the bottom. It is quite different than the other quads, and the lipstick is the same thing. And yes, it does get dirty because it does have a mirror-like effect, so it gets all your fingerprints, but it does have that ombre effect like the quad, so it's a little bit different than the rest. And this is what the color looks like. It's a beautiful color. Oh, and it matches my nails. I didn't do that on purpose. My nail polish is also Tom Ford. This is the Effing Fabulous. I don't want to say the word, but it's Effing Fabulous. And I really do love this red. I have other reds, and I asked my husband, which one do you think I should wear today? And he goes, that one, the one in the middle. And it was a Tom Ford one. This is the lipstick. It's a beautiful, like a red orange. There you go. I don't smell anything, a fragrance. And it's quite different than the other Tom Ford lipstick. It's very pointy. A different, totally different shape than other Tom Ford lipsticks, which is really interesting. What a beautiful color. It is matte, but it definitely does not feel drying. When I was applying it, it felt, and it it didn't feel like, but it looked like powder, like a powdered lipstick. And then once you apply it, it just goes right into your lips. It doesn't dry completely. There is some transfer, and if you want to make it a little bit glowy, just put some gloss over it. But I'm gonna leave it just like that because I think it's perfect. Gorgeous. I am very impressed with these shimmers because I thought they were gonna have a huge fallout party on my face, and there was barely any specks. I don't know if maybe you want to wet the brush and apply it with a wet brush. That gives you a different look. I usually don't do that, so I did it the way I would normally do it, and it's just beautiful. The foundation I know works fine. The bronze and the blush, the highlighter, I've used it many times before. I knew I love it. The concealer is pretty good. I don't see any creasing. The mascara is, out of 1 to 10, I'll give it an 8. It's not perfect 10, but it's not bad. An 8, 8.5. It's pretty nice. I think the last thing I could do, but I'm not gonna do because I don't think I don't want to do it for this look. But if I wanted to use an eyeliner, I do have the Tom Ford liquid eyeliner, which is, in my opinion, the best, or one of the best liquid eyeliners. This is amazing. This is the eye defining pen. The shade Deeper is the one I have. This lasts forever. It doesn't dry up ever, or just, at least it takes a long time to dry up. But I'm not gonna use it for this look. I want to leave it just like that because I think it's beautiful. So yes, this is my look for today, for today's Vlogcember. I hope you enjoyed it. I am gonna leave links of all the items I've used today on my face. I'm gonna leave them down below in the description box. So thank you for coming over, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.